as if someone had just asked her to chug a bottle of vinegar, all of which triggered a big whopping uh-oh in Juliet's head. Char looked her directly in the eye. In part. I know I didn't handle that interaction well. Char held up a hand. Juliet, please let me speak, okay? Okay, she croaked. Already she could feel the flare and itch of hives on her back, where they always started. Soon she'd be covered with them. That's how she knew this was bad. Really bad. She fought the urge to scratch her back on her chair like her sweet yellow tabby cat Ellie would do. Chris called me this morning with a complaint. Chris was the female half of the couple Juliet had been counseling last night. Her very first couple in her new job. She knew the session hadn't gone well, but to have a client go to her boss? How humiliating. A rush of heat flooded her face. I got caught off guard. I blanked. She forced herself to breathe. It was a one-time thing, she added hastily. Okay, she was sounding too eager to please. But she was finally living her dream, a dream she would protect at all costs. To return home to Blossom Glen to work as a therapist, to help people the way she'd been helped as a desperate teen in a small town in Indiana, where sometimes the needed services didn't quite reach. She sat up straight in her chair. It won't happen again. Char's look was not unsympathetic. Chris put you on the spot. She brought up your romantic history during the session. Specifically, the 3 engagements. Juliet winced. 2.5, she whispered, which made Char frown. The number's not important. Her perceptive brown eyes flickered to Juliet's. Or maybe that is the issue. Clearly, it still matters to you. Juliet leaned forward in her chair, hands splayed out on her brand-new leather-bound desk pad that not coincidentally matched her new organizer. Chris questioned if I was qualified to counsel them. Actually, her words were, "Why should we listen to you? You've had 3 failed engagements." Ouch. Char shook her head. You know how to deal with people who use projection to avoid talking about their own problems. You are a professional. Juliet clutched her chest, which was suddenly burning worse than if she'd just eaten a bowl of her brother-in-law's chili pepper madness bucatini from his amazing Italian restaurant downtown. And she really shouldn't have devoured that 85% cacao chocolate bar for breakfast as a substitute for coffee, because it was making her shake all the way down to her toes. I am a professional. Her voice sounded watery and diluted, like she was trying really hard to convince herself. That self-assurance she'd tried so hard to hone was circling the bowl fast. And, Char added, professionals don't say, "You're right." Oh dear. She had said that, hadn't she? You were supposed to be helping this couple deal with their marital problems. Instead, you took their comments personally and injected your personal point of view. I'm so sorry, Juliet whispered. She'd screwed up. Badly. Char stood up and paced the tiny office, past the real rubber tree plant from her grandmother, past the basket where she hid her stress knitting. Char was usually calm and not easily unnerved, but now she was clearly on edge. Like maybe she was questioning hiring Juliet. Could she lose her job before she even got a chance to do it properly? She grasped onto her beloved desk, as if someone were going to burst in and cart it, and her, away. And she hadn't even opened her pack of rainbow-colored sticky notes yet. None of us is perfect, Char said. I'm divorced, but I have a lot of expertise in conflict resolution. Plus, I've worked on my own wounds. You have a master's degree in how to do that too, and I know you've worked on yourself in therapy. But apparently you're missing something to go along with it. Juliet had put in the hard work and got the stellar grades to prove it. She loved people. She got along with nearly everybody. The result